Hey, Marlon Marisha here, and I have been on social media a lot lately, doing a lot of research for my business and for my client businesses around how to generate leads, how to convert them into sales, and how to, deliver the services. And one of the things that has really struck me is the amount of gurus that are online right now teaching people how to get rich quick really quickly. Okay, so things like saying, I'll teach you to get to $50,000 a month in 2 months, 3 months, 1 month, how to get 200 appointments every single month booked in your calendar, and we'll do that for you. We'll teach you how to do it. And they're teaching people or targeting people with no business experience. And I think that that is just dishonest. I think that, yes, they may have done it once before. Yes, there's a group of people in their group that may have got those results, but that's more about the person themselves than it is about the program they're teaching. I think that when you start promising things as ridiculous as get to 50K a month in 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days, I think then you have a problem if you're going to start believing those things and buying those programs. There is even a few that I've seen that says, hey, we will help you generate the leads. So we'll generate the leads for you. We'll run the campaigns, the Facebook campaigns, and we'll get you leads. Then we have a group of salespeople that will convert those leads into sales for you. And then finally, we have a whole bunch of people who deliver the services, the digital marketing, get them to actually deliver the solution for you. So therefore, you are not relevant at all. So you are not even needed. So why are you around? What are you? If you're not the entrepreneur, if you're not the business owner, then what are you? You're an investor. So you basically pay them a fee of money so they can generate leads, they can get people to convert those leads for you, and then they can deliver the services for you. What is the point of you being there? You're not an entrepreneur if you hire one of those people. What you're doing is becoming an investor. You're not even buying a job because there's not much of a job for you to do. And the reality is it's a very dangerous business for you to get into, because if you don't know how to generate leads in your business, if you don't know how to convert those leads into sales, and if you're not even delivering the services in the first place, you don't have a business. What you have is a dependency on 3 types of people that if they walk away tomorrow, you have nothing. So you have invested a whole bunch of money into a group of people that have firstly taken money from you. They're not doing this for free. They're going to charge you a lot of money to do this, and you really don't have a business. And I just think that goes to the heart of it. The heart of it is, what do you want to do? Do you want to build a business, or do you want a get-rich-quick scheme? Because a lot of the stuff that you're seeing on Facebook at the moment, a lot of the gurus, a lot of the coaches, they're teaching a get-rich-quick scheme. It's how to get rich quickly. And I know that business is not quick. If you look at anyone that's built a substantial business, or a business that is helping them fund their lifestyle, or a legitimate business, there is blood, sweat, and tears that have been put into that business. Nothing is quick. Nobody is an overnight success. The gurus teaching this stuff are not overnight successes themselves. They've put the hard yards in. And so be very wary of the promises that people make to you when you're looking online and you're a business person or an entrepreneur or a wannabe entrepreneur, or you want to start your own business. You're going to be targeted with lots of ads. And can I just say that most of what you see is not what it seems. Sometimes they're people who have done a course and now they're teaching what they learned in the course. But how many of them have actually built a business themselves? And I always say to you that if someone is going to promise getting you the leads, and then they're going to close the leads and they're going to deliver the solution, why are they teaching you to do that? Why don't they just do that themselves? Why don't they become $1 trillion business? If they can get 100 businesses to be successful and they do it all for them, why don't they just bring it internally and just grow $1 trillion business? Right? That's what Apple did. Why don't they do it? So ask the question. It's pretty basic. The reason I'm talking about this is because yesterday I did a video on, do you call your leads? Now, when you get a lead into your sales funnel, do you actually call the leads, or do you just want to automate the whole process? Do you want to just email them and SMS them and not do any work and just get them to magically appear on the phone? And if that's what you want to do, then you're going to struggle, because I know a quicker way of getting sales. It's when a lead comes in off Facebook, someone downloads your lead magnet, within an hour, call them. And when you call them, there's a few things you'll know about that person. Number one, the number's wrong. So they're not a real lead. They put a bogus number in. Number 2, you can't get them. Like you called them 3 times, you just can't get them. They're not a lead either. Number 3, you call them and they're not a lead. Like they don't have a business. They don't need your service. It was a mistake. And number 4, they're a lead. So out of every 10 leads you get, you may only get through to 3 or 4 of them. And 3 of them aren't even a prospect. And then 1 you book an appointment with. And that is exciting because instead of thinking to yourself, putting your head on the pillow at night and thinking to yourself, hey, I've got 10 leads. I've got 10 leads, 10 prospects that are going to become clients. I'm going to be rich. Instead of thinking that for the next 6 months, you know that 9 of them are being nurtured and they're not ready right now. And they may not even be a prospect, but 1 of them is booked into your calendar. 1 of them you're speaking to tomorrow or the next day. That's how you grow a business. And so it's hard. It's hard to call people. It's hard to learn lead generation. It's hard to deliver services that your clients are happy with. But that's the only way to grow a legitimate business. And when people come to you and tell you that they're going to do it all for you, and they start telling you that it's easy, anyone can do it. I mean, we all know it's not easy. If it was easy, then everyone would be an entrepreneur and it'd be hard to get employees. No one would work for a boss if you could all run your own business and it was easy. But the reality is the entrepreneurs, the business owners, the risk takers, they're the ones that don't sleep at night. They're the ones that are worrying on the weekend while they're watching their kid play soccer about the business and about what's happening in the business and how they're going to make payroll, how they're going to get more leads, how they're going to convert those leads, the deals that they should have won and they haven't won. And so that's my thought. My thought is this, that when you are on Facebook and YouTube and you start hearing people promise the world and tell you how easy it is and how many amazing results they've got, I'm not saying that they're not telling the truth. I'm sure many of them have had a good result. But what about the average person? Has the average person been able to achieve those results as easily as they say? I can guarantee you that you can be successful in business. You can have everything you want, but it takes a lot of hard work. And it's never quick and it's never easy. And you've got to pick the phone up and you've got to speak to real people and you've got to take a lot of rejection. Being a business owner is about being rejected day in and day out. Being a salesperson is about being able to take a rejection and get up again and keep moving forward. When people say, no, I don't like what you have. I don't think what you have is anything I care about. And it's the best thing ever and no one cares. That's what you're going to come up against when you are in sales, when you're a business owner. So that's my thoughts, That's my thoughts. That's what I've been thinking about the last day. That's what I've been seeing last night on YouTube. And I just want you to know that being a business owner is the most wonderful thing ever, but it's also the toughest thing you'll ever do. You'll be able to achieve amazing goals, maybe even live your dreams. But the reality is there's a price you pay for that. And that price is that you work hard. You got to do things that most people won't do, and that is picking the phone up and calling leads. When most people don't want to call the leads, you call the leads. You get rejection. All right, so hopefully you see the ads and you don't get sucked in, and you learn what you can from them, and you move on, right? And you don't get sucked in and think it's easy. So if you are interested in doing any of this stuff, I want to encourage you to join my group and comment. Happy to help out in any way I can in the groups that I have. And I just want you to know that, when it comes to sales, it's actually not, it's not an enigma. It's not magic. There's actually just a very logical process you've got to go through. And if you follow that process, you will be able to get a result. But it's about discipline. It's about focus, about hard work. Okay, something that a lot of people are quite scared of nowadays. But that's it. And so reach out to me. I'd love to chat on the socials, and I'll speak to you soon.